Hello, everybody. Hello there. We got some people in the house already. Are you ready for our Valentine's show tonight with Parker Stafford of Stafford Art Glass? He will be in shortly. Let me see who is here. Cindy. Hello from Elkhart, Indiana. Michelle is in the house. Deb Fines. Hello. How are you? Parker will be in just a second. We're going to start the show here and get him warmed up. Say hello. Say hello. I see you guys are all waving. Happy Valentine's Day. Awesome. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Bonnie. We're going to get Parker here in just a minute. I just wanted to let you know. I hope is somebody watching from Stafford Art Glass from the Facebook page. If you are, can you say hello? And I'm going to say one thing before we get started here, before Parker comes in. If you did not register on StreamYard, we're going to see your bid like this. So look on the screen over here. So if you could register on the ad, it just is StreamYard.com/Facebook, StreamYard.com/Facebook, and then we can see you on Facebook like we see Sherry Beck's, okay? So if somebody is in from Stafford Art Glass, can you say hello to us? We'd like to know if it's streaming on that channel. And we're going to bring Parker in here for just a minute. In just a minute. Remember the thumbs up. Yes. So for all of you that are on our channel, remember in December we met Parker. He lives in the foothills in Virginia and in Newport, Virginia. How do you spell that? Let me see if I can do a link here before we get started. StreamYard. Now I'm going just from my memory because okay, so let's see if it should be StreamYard.com/Facebook. That should do it. If not, if you look at the ad that you followed to come in, there's a link that you can click. But Michelle, you're okay. You're already on Facebook or on YouTube. Okay. Without further ado, let's bring him in. Parker, if you're ready, give me a thumbs up and we'll bring you in. Okay. All right, here he is. Here he is. Let's bring him in. There he is. Hi, Parker.
Hey, how are you doing, Rosie?
Good. Hey, you got a crowd already.
Yeah,
look at
looks
this.
like it.
Look at this.
Hey, Cindy.
I'm going to go
Hey,
real
Michelle.
quick and see if it's streaming on yours, but just let me look and see here because I can do this in a quick minute here.
Cool.
Let me just check this. Are you ready for a big sale tonight, Parker?
I am. If everybody else is, I've got it all set up. It's ready to roll.
Okay. All right. Happy Valentine's Day. We didn't really plan this being Valentine's Day. We knew we had to work around this time period. It just worked out that good, didn't it, Parker?
Yep. Yep. Hey, and Michelle Yeatman is one of my Facebook people.
Oh, good, good.
Hey,
She's over. She's over.
so
There she is.
so Michelle, are you seeing a live stream from my Facebook page, or did you follow the link that I just provided a little while ago? We're just curious.
Yeah, tonight we're trying a guest destination. We haven't done that before. I don't know if it came through. I couldn't check on Parker's end. Okay, but you followed the link, so you're here. Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, that's it. That's good enough. We'll keep working on it. We'll get it straight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what we're gonna do today, Parker is going to invoice everyone. He is going to ship from Newport, Virginia. And Parker, you just ship the most economical way you can, can't you?
Right. It'll just be the shipping cost. I don't charge for boxes and bulk fill and all that stuff. So, and I get a pretty good rate. So, yeah.
Yes. Linda, everybody else has sound, so it must be on your end. Let's have a production manager at home. Monica LaPointe, how does everything look and sound on your end? Okay, I'm seeing the reminders coming up on Facebook right now. So Parker's going to ship. Parker's going to invoice. He's going to be shipping from Newport. Is it Newport? It's just Newport, right? It's not
Just
why am I
not
thinking
Newport News.
Newport
yeah, not
News.
Newport.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So okay, Monica says we're great. So he's going to be shipping from Newport News, Virginia, and I'm telling you, he's got if you haven't been with us before when Parker was on, he has a cute, quaint studio in the foothills of Virginia, and I think you're going to love some of the items he's bringing up tonight. He's awesome. I can attest to that. So everything tonight will be sold auction style, I believe. What you're going to do, you're going to bid on something. The first bid will start the music. The music will run for about 60 seconds. And then just go ahead and bid until you're done. When you're done bidding, just say out. And then we'll count it down and we'll get the winner. I'm going to give you a chance right now to take a screenshot of Parker's email so you don't have to do it later on. Oops. There it is. So if you want to just screenshot that, you've got it. And if anybody has any questions, just let me know. The glare off my glasses, is that all that's bothering you, Bobby?
Just wait till I put mine on. Woo.
I wish I could do something about that. But okay, I think we're going to get started. Are you ready, Parker?
I'm ready.
Okay.
So one thing I do want to say is you want to email me your shipping information using an email that you're okay with me sending you the invoice. It'll be a Square invoice, which makes it really easy for folks because all you have to do is click a link and then you input your information if you're paying with a card. If for some reason somebody doesn't want to pay with a card and they want to do it the old-fashioned way, then you'll need to let me know through email, and I'm happy to do that. But that's how that works.
Okay.
So first up, we're going to. Can we do choice on 4, or is it better to do choice on fewer number? Because I have 4 that are nearly identical.
We can do 4. Yeah, sure. As long as you can distinguish them. Sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're so close. Okay. Well, tell you what. Maybe we'll do it as two separate ones because I'll have a hard time. Okay. So first up, you're going to be bidding on these heart paperweights. They're solid. Okay. They're not hollow. It's a design that I came out with last year. It was pretty popular, the idea of like a ribbon going from one side of the heart to the other. And I'm going to get a ruler up here so you can see. Let's see, what is so from side to side, it looks like it's about 2.5 inches. So 2.5 inches across. And then it is about 3.5 inches long this way.
Okay.
And so that you
So
guys can see.
do you have 4 that are similar? What do the other 2 look like?
They're very much like this. They're very slightly different. Those 2, and then these. So they're all siblings. The spirals are a little bit different each one, but they're essentially the same size. We can do them all.
We have up to 4, and Parker will pick for you because we'll just we won't number them. We could number or letter them, but there you go. Okay, you'll be able to pick one. Why don't you Parker? Can you put numbers on the back of them so you know, or letters?
I could. Okay. I could. I would need to.
Where are we going to start these at?
So we're going to start these at a really nice price of $15 a piece.
Oh my 15. Goodness.
Yeah. Can we do that? Is that all right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
we'll put letters or numbers on them so you can distinguish which one you want, but they're all for Valentine's Day. And Parker, you signed these too, haven't you?
Correct. Yeah, they're signed and dated. On the back, it might be hard to see.
There you go. Okay, and when we put up choice, we'll sell at least one, and we have a $15 start. Okay, 16 with Deb. Now these have a little black in them too. I see little specks of color.
The black is actually probably where there's transparency and it's dark, but
Okay.
it's solid red, mostly solid red with the white ribbon. We use frit on these.
And they are signed by Parker. Now, do you date them too, Parker?
Yep, signed and dated.
So Parker is doing collab pieces with Trudy Mendenhall too. So you're going to see more and more of Parker and stuff. It's investment pieces. And this is a special piece he made just for us for Valentine's Day. Kathy G's in at 25. Sherry Becks, Debbie Fines, let us know. We don't know if he's going to sell just one or if he's going to pass him. We'll find out when the end bid comes in. So Kathy, you are at 25. Sherry and Deb Fines, let us know. Hi, Jennifer Thompson. What a pleasure to see you tonight. Deb Fines is at 26. These are nice, Parker. I like these. I like the hearts.
Well, I wanted to make sure we had something that was appropriate for the day. So
yes. Okay, so Karen Cook is in at 28. Deb Fines, let us know. Sherry Becks is out. And Kathy G, let us know. 28 is the high bid. They are lovely. You can take as many as you want. Parker, why don't you put some letters on them so that they can tell which one they want?
Let me grab a pen.
We're winding down here. Kathy G's at 29. So they're all going to be a little different. They're all going to be unique because they are all handmade and signed by Parker. Kathy's at 29. Karen Cook, let us know.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to do a last chance. And I see 29. So fair warning. Karen Cook is out. Okay, let me make sure everybody's out. Okay. We're going to sell it for 29. Our bidder is Kathy G. Kathy G. And Parker, I can always help you with these gals. I know most of them. So,
no.
So Parker's Clara Martin says, Parker, an old friend.
Clara Martin.
She says she's giving up Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy for you, just so you know.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm honored. I'm very honored.
Okay, so they sold for 29.
Okay.
So can you pass them for that?
Absolutely. Sure.
Okay, so Kathy, let me know how many you'd like. Our backup bidder is going to be Karen Cook, and then anybody else can pick.
And would there be a specific one out of the group or number of ones out of the group?
Did you put letters on them so they can pick them?
So here's what I can do. This one is A.
Okay. Yep.
This one is B.
Okay.
And this one is C. Hold
on. Okay. I hope you're looking, Kathy.
And then this is D.
They probably don't care which one they take, actually, because they're all beautiful.
They're a little bit different, but you know, that's handmade for you. So
yep, they're all going to be unique.
And that's D.
Okay, so Kathy G is going to take number B.
Okay.
All right, Kathy, you got it. Karen Cook, you're up next. If you want one, you're the backup, so there'll be 29 for you. And then we have two that'll be up for grabs. So Karen Cook let us know if you need to see the letters again, he'll show them to you. If you just want him to pick you one, he'll pick you one.
Happy to show them again if she needs it.
Okay. You can go ahead and show them
Oh,
again because we're going to have people that might pick them up.
that's A.
Um,
Let's see.
that's,
Let's see. Oh, no. Kathy got A. No, B.
okay.
Sorry. So this is A, and Kathy got B, so we'll skip that. And then this is C,
Okay.
right? And then this is D.
Okay. So go ahead and claim them, guys. If you want one, go ahead and claim them. You can take whichever ones you want. We had a lot of people bidding, so go ahead and claim them if you want them. They're 29, and they are signed by Parker himself, and you're going to love them. Deb Fines is going to take A.
Wait. Okay. Deb.
I'm writing it down for you. I'll just take a picture of it and
Yeah.
Parker for you.
What did Karen?
Nope,
Was
Karen
Karen?
passed on it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Hi, Teresa. Nice to see you. We still have 2 left. If they can be claimed. Just say you want a paperweight. Timmy is going to take D if available. And I believe it is. And we have 1 left. That would be C. You might want to show that, Parker.
Yeah. We'll make sure these are in. So this is C. This is the remaining one.
Okay. C is available if anybody wants it. John, if you want it out there and you're watching, go ahead. John goes, can I bid?
Shout out to John. You're John, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the
So
last
that's
one. If you want the last one, just say heart paperweight. Nancy Adams will take that one.
all right. Very good.
Okay. And that one is going to be letter C. And that's the heart paperweight.
Yep.
Okay. And Parker, you can rewatch this and I'll take a picture of what my notes are so you can double check it. Awesome.
Well,
What a great way to start the show. A clean sweep. Okay. What else you got, Parker?
Okay. So this is out of season, but I thought it would be nice to have an ornament. And I don't know, this might be too tall. Oh no, actually this will be perfect. So this is those of you who were on the stream back closer to Christmas, this is a Christmas ornament. I chose red because I thought, well, Valentine's Day. But this hand blown ornament, white with red, large bits of red, and the diameter on these are usually about 3.5. Yeah, this is right at 3.5, and I'm putting it here on the stand. And also, just as an aside, if you want to stand for something, I can include that. But I sell my stands at my cost. So these stands are like $6 a piece, very inexpensive. But if you have one, great. Otherwise, you can put it on your tree for next year. And
okay, how much are the stands if they want to buy a stand?
So this one, which is black, it's just I don't have any that are metal. They're like this. They're a stand that you can put on a shelf or something like that to display it. They're $6.
Okay.
So if whoever wins this, if you decide you want to stand, I'll be happy to include that in your invoice.
Okay. And what are we going to start this at?
So I want to treat your people right. So $10.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Swifty. Shannon Burnett says hello, Parker.
Shannon Burnett.
Yep. All right. And Swifty says hello. And we're going to start this. I thought this fit in our Valentine theme just good with its red and white theme.
Mm-hmm. Little glasses.
Awesome. $10 is Parker.
Yes.
Can you measure the ornament itself? You probably already did that and I saw you.
3.5 inches diameter.
11 is bid. 15 with Monica, all hand blown by Parker. We did a bunch of shorts when we were out to visit him in December. We have 15 with Monica. And you'll have the option of picking up the stand if you'd like to. Teresa's in at 20. It is gorgeous. $20 is bid. One thing I should say, if you are new tonight, you may be seeing other bids. We're on 5 different platforms, so make sure you watch the screen and I collect the highest bid first. So like Teresa bid 20 and Karen bid 20. Well, Teresa came in first, so I highlighted hers, okay? So Monica's in at 22. Karen and Teresa, let us know. Karen Cook's at 25. Just let us know if you're done bidding, okay? 25 is bid with Karen. 28 with Monica. So Karen and Teresa, let us know. We'll go ahead and do an all in, all done. Monica's in at 28. Karen's out. Okay. And we just need to hear from Teresa, and she's out too. Okay. I think everybody is done. So we're going to sell it to Monica Lapointe for $28. Monica. Yep. And I'll get all that information to you. If there's somebody I don't recognize, I'll let you know. We're just going to call this the ornament. You don't have a number for it, right?
Yeah, this is the only one.
And she wants the ornament for $28 plus the $6 stand.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Monica. Thank you, bidders. We appreciate it.
All right. Very good. Now, on to the next, shall we? I'm new at this.
You are, but you're doing great. You guys give him some encouragement, ladies. Tell him how good he's doing.
What do you want to see next? So, perfume bottles.
Okay. Sounds good.
I went to school with a LaPointe who was from New York State. Is it Monica? Yeah, Monica. Yep. I went to a good friend of mine, long friend. So this one drew some interest with my folks over on Facebook. Someone was, I'll shut up. This is purple. Now, I'm going to do something here. It's probably going to dim my lights a little bit, dim my exposure, because this is a transparent purple. Let's see. And I have to say that it's real easy to get it too dark. But this one, in my opinion, I've got light streaming in from behind the camera, and it looks gorgeous. But if I had a light behind it, you would see.
Or a light box underneath it. We didn't even think of that.
No, I did. I've got a light box.
Oh,
thank you. Thank you. You think of everything. So that actually does. What do you think? How does it look on your end? So you see it's kind of a warm. This is a warm light, so it probably doesn't look so great.
We're coming back. There we go. Okay, where are we going to start this?
So stoppered perfume bottle. The stopper has been ground to the piece. We're going to start at 30. This has purple with a dichroic overlay. That's what you see there. Those little things that almost look like window panes. Okay. Did I just say yeah? So 30, and so it's got a green reflected color.
Oh yeah, it's showing up real well now. That light is great because you got it underneath there. Those sparkles are really coming out.
Now, Now, the way I do these stoppers, the way I make all my stoppers, they're ground to the piece so they actually will stop. So they are technically functional as a perfume bottle. So if you ever want to put perfume in them, you can. A lot of my collectors, they don't do that, but some you can. So they're, yeah.
Okay, so Mike Clabber is in at 40.
Mike, hey Mike.
Okay, you know Mike. All right, $40.
I do.
Bid. So how tall is this, Parker?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. So I can't see that. What does that say? Almost 5 inches.
Okay, awesome. Look at the color in that. Oh my goodness, it is beautiful. Again, signed by Parker.
Mm-hmm.
And,
about 3 inches in diameter.
Yep. We talked about the perfumes for Valentine's Day. We thought it would be a great thing to add to the sale. And look at this. We actually did a short on this one earlier today, if you missed it. It shows how you polish the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's kind of interesting. You do that with water.
Yeah. Diamond,
Shannon,
it's called a diamond. Yeah.
Parker, Shannon Burnett says, Parker, it's Kaylee again.
Kaylee. Wait, Shannon is Kaylee?
I think so.
So do I say, hey, Kaylee?
It was an interesting short. Yes, it was. Bonnie's in at 45. Robin and Mike let us know. 45 with Bonnie. Oh, it really, and these in person are going to be even better. But look at the sparkle in this. This is gorgeous. $50 even with Mike. And Robin, let us know. Bonnie, Mike is in at 50. Mike made it over on YouTube. Good, Mike. It's nice to see you because we wondered if we could get some Stafford Art Glass people here. Amy Cox is here. Is she one of your gals?
Yeah,
You're a natural, Parker.
I think so. Natural what?
A natural at this. Okay, it looks like everybody's out. $50 even is our bid. So we're going to do a last chance. And let me make sure everybody is out. Hang on. I got some virus stuff coming up on my computer. It's pain in the neck. Here we go. Gone. Okay. And we are going to go ahead and sell it.
Okay.
And it is cold, and that's going to go to Mike. And you know, Mike, you have his information.
Mm-hmm. And you know, Mike, if you want to, I can hold it because Mike does business with me. So if he wants to pick it up, otherwise he can let me know if he wants me to ship it. I can do either.
Mike, I'm gonna go ahead and put the email up there if you want to copy that or screenshot that so you have it. Everybody's asking for green stuff. Maybe we can work green into the next sale.
I've got green.
Oh, you've got green. Okay.
I have a couple of things that have some green in them.
Do you have more than one perfume? Do you have this one marked with a letter or something, or a way to describe it?
I have, yeah. I just call it the purple perfume because it's the only one. But
okay, that's okay. I'm just writing it down in case you can't find it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting his name on. I've written him down on the list, and
he said you can hold that for him.
Very good. I'll make a note.
What you got?
All right. Next? What's that?
What you got next?
Oh, yeah. So, maybe what I'll do is, since that one had dichroic in it, I'll do another one that has dichroic, but it's very different. So this is a cobalt perfume bottle.
Oh,
and wow. Look at it. It's not rounded. It's more of a sculptural, very kind of unusual piece. The dichroic is not quite as well. You can actually see it. The dichroic is a little more dispersed, but this is cobalt, and then it has a glass wrap, so it's all fused together. Mm-hmm. And then the stopper right here.
Oh, wow.
And
where's this one going to start at, Parker?
Well, I think this one will start at what did we start the last one? 30?
30.
I think it would only be fair to do a start like that. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Everybody's like, "Are you kidding me?"
Oh, that's
So,
so beautiful. I love the little ribs on it, or I don't
mhm,
know what you would call that around it. That is so cool. And that makes it so individualized. There's not
more
going to ever
dichroic,
be one just like it.
right? I'll have another one that's similar but a different color that's similarly made from this. But you get these highlights.
Oh, I love it. So pretty. $50 is bid. Remember, these are one of a kind pieces because they're handmade. You're never going to get one exactly alike. And they are signed by Parker himself. 55 with Amy. Julianne says that color is just a wowzer. Yes, it is. My goodness. Oh yeah, it's a little too bright on the thing, but you can see. No, it's okay. I want to see that because we're seeing things in the glass that we're not seeing without that. But oh, that is beautiful. Awesome. $60 is it. You can see the sparkle a little more. You can see kind of the coloring of that blue. It's not just a solid blue. Okay,
The
Mike,
dichroic.
what do they call it?
Dichroic.
Dichroic.
Yeah.
Teresa, make sure that you're in live chat, not top chat. Sally's granddaughter is bidding from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we have
Uh-huh.
$60. Amy, let us know if you're in or out. Fair warning, Nancy Adams, why don't you let us know too, Teresa? And I will go ahead and highlight that high bid with Mike. So bidders, let me know if you're in or out. We don't want to miss you. These are one-of-a-kind pieces. We have 62 with Amy, 65 with Nancy. So Mike, okay, Mike is at 70. The glass around the bottle is called a riggery. Is that how you say it, Nancy Handley?
The glass.
Oh,
They
the
call it a
glass around the
riggery.
bottle is called a riggery. That's what Nancy
Uh,
Hamby says. I don't
We
know.
we
Nancy,
call it
let
a
me know. What do you call it?
well, we call it a wrap, but a riggery.
A
Huh?
riggery. We learn
I'll
something
have,
every day.
how does
Okay, I'm checking bids. Mike is in at 70. I think the only one that we're waiting for is nobody. We can go ahead and sell it. That
okay?
one goes to Mike too.
Okay.
Easy breezy. And I bet he wants to pick that one up also.
I have a feeling.
Okay, and
Okay.
that's sold for 70. Awesome. Thank you, bidders. Boy, it's nice to see everybody. We have a few new faces. Remember, we would love to have you subscribe to Rosie's Auction House. Parker is going to do a collab piece with Trudy Mendenhall very shortly, and we hope to have Parker on once every 4 to 6 weeks. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of stuff going on, don't we, Parker? We always have
I've
stuff.
taught Trudy and I had a really good convo the other day, and let me tell you, I'm pretty excited about this. I hope she's as excited as I am.
Oh, she
But
is.
she's an old hand at this, so but I'm going to
Yeah.
be real excited to see what she comes up with. So, um,
Hi, Sylvia. Nice to see you, Sylvia Lee. Okay.
all right. So, one of the so I'm going to go ahead and put another one up that's a transparent color that is a little bit like the last one, but is you'll see it is still different. And this is a turquoise piece with dichroic. It's harder to see because some of the colors are the same color family in terms of the dichroic. Plus, it's blue, and the blue is always kind of light. It's kind of hard. Let me get the light just right.
Well, the
Um,
inside of it where the color is shaped different. There's more crystal casing it.
yeah. Plus, also the shape of it is a little bit different. It's a much longer lip, I guess you could say. Um, but but um, This one, though, has a couple of spots where when I was grinding the stopper, it broke through the color just a little bit. And people need to know that. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little place right there and right there. And I stopped grinding the stopper. It still stoppers very nicely. But we'll start this one at 20.
We've got 30. And I'm sure Amy's okay. She probably knows the perfectionist you are. I doubt you're going to see it. I doubt you're going to see it. That's one thing I know from Parker. He is a perfectionist. It is beautiful. I know. Amy probably knows it too. She was absolutely, yes. It's not going to be probably seen to any of our eyes. Bonnie's in at 40. I love the shape of it. So the other one was more of a cobalt, and this has more shades of turquoise in it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's a copper blue or
Okay. Welcome, 94 peeps in the house. Thank you for spending your Valentine's Day with us. A riggery is from a glass museum. Okay. A raised band or pattern of bands usually made by crimping applied trails. Oh, I like that. Nancy, thank you.
I wonder where that comes from specifically. Riggery, is that English?
She saw it in a glass museum.
Czech, riggery.
Riggery. And I never called them trails before. That's cool.
Yeah,
you guys
trails.
Are so awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Thanks for.
I never heard them call it trails. Amy's at 50.
Hey, Amy. I know Amy. She lives down here.
You know Amy, she's local?
Yeah, she's been in the studio.
Nancy says Pilgrim Glass does some of them, the trails there, and calls them riggeries. Okay, we know Pilgrim Glass. Bonnie, let me know if you're in or out. We're going to go ahead and do an all done. Bonnie's out. Amy's in at 50, and we're going to go up and take a look. I think everybody is accounted for, and we're going to go ahead and sell it to Amy. So is Amy local?
She is. At least last time I knew of her whereabouts, she was.
Okay, so Amy, would you like to pick that one up? Just let us know so that we can take care of that for you. She said, yes, you're making Parker's job much easier. Thank you, Amy.
And I can ship it if need be. It's no big deal. We ship all over the place.
Yeah.
What was that 50?
Yeah, that was 50 to Amy.
Okay, very good.
She said
Amy,
we'll pick it up.
I'm so glad you could get that. Okay, good. I will write that down. Hold. All righty. All right. Oh, I scooted this. I'm on a swivel here.
God. Oh, we're just excited we got a good feed. We were so worried about Parker's internet. I mean, if you saw where he was, you would be amazed.
But guess what? They just dropped fiber line right outside my building yesterday. And we're talking, I could stream in ultra high def if I wanted to once it's all set up. So that's coming soon. Coming soon. So the last of the pieces that have dichroic in them, but this is from what's called the Fiamma series. And stopper.
Okay.
All right. Let me get this in close so you can see. I'll give you a measurement here in just a second. So there's pattern and solid. There's gold, there's blue, there's greens, pattern dichroic, and then there's the gold. There's a kind of a wrap that goes all the way around that kind of encircles the whole piece. And in terms of height, this one's a little bit shorter than the other previous two. And this one is right at 5 inches, maybe just a little shy of 5 inches. And then diameter wise, we are right about 2.5, right at 2.5, maybe just a teeny bit more.
Okay, Mike is in at 50. Yes, Timmy, I put that email up. If you didn't get it, let me know, and I'll put it again after this item. If anybody has any questions at all, just let me know. Mike is in at 50. Beautiful, beautiful sparkle to this. Look at that.
Black background, obviously. That is not like a dark purple or something. It's a black.
And it is signed on the bottom. Parker has signed these.
Yep,
And
that's signed right there.
Awesome. Parker, for those of you that don't know, Parker lives in Newport News, Virginia.
Newport.
Hi, Holly. Holly Howard's in the house. Okay, Timmy, after this one, I'll go ahead and post the email up again. $70 is bid. So Holly, just let me know. And Mike is in at 70. Hi, Holly. Are you new? Or are you coming from Stafford Art Glass on Facebook page? Let us know. I see you, Holly. $70 with Mark.
Mike.
Okay, so
Mike.
Holly's out. And I'm going to show. Oh, good. We have another local person. So your group is getting it. It might not be going live, but they're following the YouTube stream. That is wonderful. All right. All in, all done. Amy, are you out? I want to make sure you are. Okay. Easy breezy. Mike's going to take this one too. And that one sold for $70.
Okay, doke. Very good. Now, still going with perfume bottles. This is something we call shard work, and the way this piece is made is that there is they call it a parasol, the little bit of glass with the turquoise or copper blue overlay, then has shards of glass that have been broken up and selected for their shape, and then reintroduced into the glass and then gathered over. So it's an encasement. It's an encasement process, and so the green that you see are the shards, and you see they're kind of broken apart. So they kind of have almost like tectonic plates, continental plate kind of effect. And this is green with.
So the green is broken glass that's been kind of
melted. In fact, the pieces were actually in the shape of like that ornament that I just did, and they then I just drop them on the floor and then go through and select out the pieces that I really like that are interesting shapes. And so this is a green, mottled green with red and orange and a little bit of yellow.
That is way too cool.
Stopper is ground to the piece so that it will stop. So if you want to put perfume in it, it will hold the perfume and it won't all go away. And size-wise, it's just a hair under 3 inches in diameter. And hold on, about 4.5 inches tall. Right? You see that?
That is so cool, Parker. I love that one. And again, a one of a kind. It's got to be. You're never going to have another one like it.
Not exactly, no.
We have $50 bid with Nancy Adams. Pretty. All right, Nancy Adams is in at $50. Thank you. I got a few new subscribers. Make sure if you are coming in on the YouTube link, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to have a collaboration piece or pieces coming up with Parker and Trudy Mendenhall, who actually used to paint for Fenton. So we have a lot of stuff coming on. I hope you can subscribe to the channel. Nancy Adams is in at 50. Swifty, let me know if you're in or out, sweetie. And Nancy Adams is in at 50. We're just waiting for Swifty. And thank you all for spending your Valentine's night with us. We have almost 100 people in the house. We are so appreciative of you.
Mhm.
Thank you, everybody, for what you did do. This is going to go for $50 to Nancy Adams. And I have her information. I'll just, um, what did you call that? I'll write it down just in case. It's a
Um, it's a shard perfume bottle.
shard.
Hmm.
Okay.
Shard work. Well, we call this shard work. Glass blowers call it shard work. There are fancier forms of it that what is it called? It's a Dutch or German word. Um, hold on, I'll think of it in just a second. I have another one that's similar but different um, to it, and I'll think of what it's called. Um, shoot, it's related to the cup that Jesus drank out of. Um, God, what is
Chalice?
it? Yeah, but it's what do they call it? I'll think of it in a second.
I'll think of it.
So this is this. So Nancy Adams has
Mm-hmm.
this one
Yep.
for how much?
50.
50. Okay,
Hi,
excellent.
Cola. Nice to see you tonight. I'm glad you
Oh,
got it, Nancy. You're going to love that one.
now, um, this is using some of the same. Now, I was working on doing the stoppers on these, so the inside of them are still a little damp. So if you see some moisture in there, sorry, they take a long time to dry out. So this one is the same style, but a little bit taller. Um, Not really a teardrop, but sits taller. Again, the stopper's been ground. It has that kind of shape. So took a little bit of time on doing that. And then you can see
So this one's
it's,
shard too, but it's a taller one. The bottle
yeah,
is a little bit different.
yeah,
Um,
taller. So in terms of height, this is right at 6 inches high, and then probably close to 3 inches, about two and a half diameter. Wow, two and a half in diameter.
Hi, Holly. We did sell the purple one, the dichoric one. That one we did sell earlier. Maybe there'll be another one next month. All right, 45 with Amy. Holy Grail.
Yes. So grawl is the term. Grawl, and it
Oh,
comes from Grail.
I got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Teresa is in at 50. Sylvia Lee is in at 55. And so Teresa and Mike and Amy let us know Sylvia Lee from Indianapolis is in at 55.
These have these have air traps in them. I just do it because I like air traps. This one doesn't fit very well on this light box though. The light traps, the air traps, which are bubbles, very controlled bubbles, they don't really add a whole lot. So I wouldn't say that it's going to be a huge feature for that piece.
All right, so I'll go ahead and do a last chance, and I'm going to take a look at the bids and see where we're at. So right now we have
Mhm.
Sylvia Lee at 65. It looks like everybody else is out. Fair warning. All right, sold to Sylvia Lee for 65. It's going to Indy. And I have her information, Parker. We'll get together and make sure that you have. I'm going to post your email up there again. So anybody that wants to contact Parker directly, go ahead and email him. I'll post it in just a second. Sylvia Lee got that one for 65. I don't know how you're describing this one. A tall chard.
Yep. There's only two of them. There's two. So there's the short and the tall shard.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I call them. So.
Okay. Once again, here is Parker's email for anybody that has won something tonight. If you want to contact him directly, there it is. Okay.
Hold on here. This thing is moving around on me. Hang on. So I have one last perfume bottle, very different from all the others. but I thought I would put it in there. I didn't really include this in any photos.
Yes, Nancy,
Which,
everything is signed by Parker. That's very important to have a signature on these.
yes. So this one is just a little bit over, it's about 4¼ inches tall by 2¼ wide. Now, this is a technique. It says cobalt on the bottom. And then what has happened here is I have put something on that is a mixture of potassium bromide and silver nitrate, which creates these color effects.
Ooh.
So the precious silver, which would be, I guess, a precious metal. So it modulates and changes a little bit. It's a little heavier, like here, so you get the golds and browns, and then over there you get more like kind of I don't know. We used to call it schmaltz, which would be kind of a golden color.
Mm-hmm.
Stoppered,
Okay,
stoppered
so
round to the piece. Yep.
we have 35. Now, this is our last perfume of tonight, so make sure you get in there. $40. Another thing that might be a question to some of the newbies tonight, you might not be seeing the bids in your comment section. Whatever room you're in, if you're in YouTube, if you're on one of the Facebook pages, you're only going to see the people in comments that are in your room. So make sure you watch the screen, and that'll be where our high bid is at. $50 with Mike. Ooh, look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, Mike is at 50. Holly's in at 65. That is just great. Now, if you want to watch the short in Rosie's Auction House, we did 2 shorts with Parker making these perfumes, one with the stopper and one with the, what do you call it, Parker? What were you doing?
Cold
Cold work.
working.
Doing the cold working, yes. So you might want to take a look at those. Very interesting. 75 with Holly. Looks like we have a bidding war. These two may know each other. They act like they do. All right. It's going to be sold to Holly Howard. Do you know Holly?
I'm not sure. There's so many.
Okay, Holly, I'm going to go ahead and put the email up there for you to contact Parker. And let me go ahead and write that one down. How are we going to explain that one?
Yeah, good question. I would say that cobalt perfumer with silver.
Okay.
And I'll know what that is. And I'm writing it down here too. So, and I know what that is on my end.
That one sold for 75 to Holly Howard.
Okay.
And hi, Jeanette. Nice to see you. Holly, could you please screenshot this email and send Parker, go ahead and send Parker your email so that he can answer you back with your invoice. moltenguy@hotmail.com. That's an easy one. Okay. So we're going to move on from perfumes. I can't wait to see what you got next.
Okay. I guess I have to make the decision, don't I?
You do.
I know. Parker.
I wish I was there with you. Next time I come to Virginia, we're going to sit down together and sell. That's going to be a blast.
Multiple cameras, right? Because that way you could see the whole thing. And okay. I'm going to go into paperweights, and there's going to be 2 different groups of paperweights, 2 different styles, and they are ones that I developed many years ago, and I'm going to show the small ones. That's all that I have are the smalls. So the first one is called an Inscape geode. Now, an Inscape is everything that a normal paperweight is not. You're like, Parker, what in the world? What is that? It looks like it's a rock. Maybe it's volcanic. It has facets on the back so that you can set it a bunch of different ways. I'll show you that in a minute, but hang on a second. There is a curved lens which allows you to see it at an oblique angle. But I am,
So what are we going to start these at? And is this going to be a single item or choice? I think this is a single item, right?
yeah, because
Okay.
these are some of these are different enough to where they're kind of a variation that,
Okay.
yeah. But I want to show you. Let me see. I got all these lights. Can you see that? Okay, or is that too dark?
It's a little dark, but we can see it. Where are we going to start these at?
Yeah, good question. So
He's ignoring me.
I know, I know. So I didn't write this all down. I'm like, I can just figure it out as we go.
It's
So
not that easy.
we'll start. We'll start these at. Well, actually, you know what? 30. We'll start these at 30. Curved
What?
lens. Yeah,
What?
yeah, it's okay. Now hang on. So this will sit this way. So it has a facet. So it'll sit. It has a little bit of a rock because the way the facet is done. I don't grind the facet. It'll sit this way. And then let's see, it'll sit also this way. I think that we didn't do that one before. Usually it's 2 or 3 different facets.
Get your bids in there. I think he's nuts for starting this there. 45 Patty's Feast. These look even prettier with some light. It's going to be hard to see just how beautiful with the lighting we have here today, but you can see it as he moves it. There is so much color and sparkle in there. Clara is in at 55. Oh my goodness.
The color's very rich though.
It's like a little universe in there. It's like a
Right.
cool little world in there. Look at how beautiful that is.
Like a tidal pool or something.
Yes. Now you said there's several ways to set it down.
Yes. Right. So this way, then this way.
It's like a tidal pool. Happy wants to know, is it gray glass?
It's clear in the center with a color layer with what's called marini on the inside. You see those little elements down inside look like they could be oceanic. And on the back side, it's black glass that has a slight metallic sheen. There is a gray, it does have a gray cast because it's semi-metallic. So you are correct. It is gray, but it's a black glass that goes slightly metallic. So
Oh,
if that
that is
helps.
so cool.
So
Hi,
it looks like a
Bill.
rock.
Bill's in at 60. Amy's out. Clara's out. Let's go ahead and do a last chance. Fair warning. You've never heard anything as cool as this piece. You and me both, Holly. Here is our high bid. I'm checking to make sure everybody's out. I believe they are. Fair warning. Oh my gosh, it's coming to Michigan. My dear friend Bill Jolie is taking it. And he got it for 60 bucks.
All righty.
All right. And what did you call that again? A geoscape?
In like an inscape.
Inscape. Okay, I
Geo.
get it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bill, you're going to love that. You're going to love it. Hi, Happy. Nice to see you tonight. Thank you for joining us.
So Bill got it.
Yep.
For
60 bucks.
all righty.
Holly's from Arizona. Wow. Well, let's take a little break a minute. Let us know in comments where you're from. Let us know where you're from. Holly said she's in Arizona. Where else is everybody from? We'll take a 7th inning stretch. Okay. I want to see how the lag is. It looks like we got about a 15-second lapse. Kim's watching from Florida. Mike is from VA. Deb Fines is from New Mexico. Amy's from Roanoke. She's local to you. Cincinnati, Phoenix, Wisconsin. Wow. Parker knows where Claire is from.
I do. Woolwine, Virginia.
Texas, Minnesota. Wow. Parker's work is amazing. You're right, Happy. San Diego is also represented tonight. Greensboro, North Carolina. Wow.
That's
We're getting the word out, Parker. We're getting the word out. And of course, Timmy, she's from Marshall, right? She's my neighbor. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started again. What do we got, Parker?
And we're gonna do a little jag of Inkscape geodes, so never fear. This one is it does have a turquoise background, but a lot of it is obscured with green.
Okay.
And it's about
the same price, okay?
Same size as the other one.
Okay,
and
so we're gonna
same thing on the back. It's a little more black than silver, but it has the same facets, and I'll show you that in just a second.
So this one has more green in there. We're going to go ahead and start it at the same price, $30. And here we go. So it's just a matter of whether you like the blue or the green. Very cool. I would love to see how this is made. The outside is just, it looks like a rock or an asteroid or something.
Right.
Oh, look. So you can look at it different ways. How cool is that?
Right. Whoop, that one's not so good.
The front is rounded. Is that like the short we did? Do you no, you wouldn't do that. There must be another way. So you said what you were doing today was sanding the bottom. How do you polish that to get that so beautiful and smooth? That's a secret. He's not going to tell.
That curved lens is difficult. And yeah.
His email, Holly, is going to be molten. Oops, I don't know how I got there. We lost him for a minute. Here's the email, Holly. moltenguy@hotmail.com. Okay. All right. And let's see. I lost you for a minute. Kelly Moorhead. Yeah. Hi, Kelly. Kelly's at 50. These are so pretty. Wait till you see it in person. You just are not going to believe the detail inside of there. It's like its own little world inside there. Very unique. Look at the top right there. Look at how it is so beautifully smooth. It's gorgeous. Okay, 52 with Happy. 55 with Kelly. Where do you sign these, Parker?
I sign them on the back, and they're, let's see.
We're losing him. Here we go. You keep bouncing out. I don't know why. We must have a low signal. We're just keeping our fingers crossed.
Yeah. It'll be better soon, though.
Look at that. 57, happy old soul. Kelly, let us know. Kelly's at 60. Yeah, that's what I noticed right away was how smooth and beautiful that top is. It looks like you're looking just right underwater or something. It's just amazing. 60 with Kelly. Happy, let us know.
Curved lens will let you see it at an oblique angle, which a flat window won't let you do that. You can only see it straight on. So.
All right, we're going to sell this one for 60 also to Kelly Moorhead. Kelly Moorhead. Okay.
Oh, I know Kelly.
Yep, she's from our group. So let me go ahead, Kelly. I'm gonna post the email again so you have it. And this is going to be the green Inkscape.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go with that email. Okay. All right.
How much did that go for?
60. Same as the first one.
Alrighty. Very good. All right.
Thanks, Kelly.
I have a piece that I debated about even letting go because I like it so much, but that's probably the curse of death for me, because what I like sometimes other people don't like. I will save it for last. Now, this one is, these are all about the same size. The window on this one is just a little bit wider, you'll notice. Um, it's 3.5 inches wide, and these are about 2.5 inches deep, right? So about 2.5 inches deep, and then that. And this is going to be blue with some gold elements with red, a marini it's called, and that has a curved lens. It's not as quite as curved as the others, but
And
you can still
you
see
want to
from
put this up for bidding too?
yep, yep,
Okay.
same as before. It's fine, and it has facets, so it can be shown a variety of different ways. And this is
So the
a
outside is glass. That roughness is glass. That
that's all. Yeah, that's all glass. People ask me, "What is that made out of?" I'm like, "That's glass." And how do you get that texture? I'm like, well, you have to come to the studio and take a look. It's all about control.
so the white you see is a gold color. Holly, I don't know the white. I don't know what white you're seeing.
White,
It's
gold,
gray on the outside. Oh, the white you're seeing inside.
gold.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, okay. So there are these little points that go very light, and those are little spires that come up. Can you see that?
Yep. Okay. We got you, Holly. We got it figured out. Okay, $40 with Amy. The outside is just amazing. Oh my goodness. This one's a little
That way.
darker blue than the others. It's got a little more
Yeah.
vibrant color. $40 with Amy. 45 with Happy Old Soul.
So this one has 3 facets on it. And sometimes the facets, I don't like to grind the facet because it takes away the color, kind of ruins the color. So sometimes the facets will be a little bit, it'll rock just a teeny bit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have it on a shelf or in a cabinet, it's not a problem. This one facet has a little bit of a rock to it, but it's weighted so that it will prefer to sit there and not fall over. Just so you know, I've been doing this since 1999. So I've been making these. So
All right, we're going to sell that one for 50 to Amy. And
Amy.
that's going to be the Cobalt Inscape. And Amy is going to pick that up, right, Amy? She got that for 50.
Okay.
I'm sure I remembered that, Amy. Yes, she's going to pick that up. Okay.
Okay. All right. One more Inscape left. This one's just a little bit different. It's a lot more subtle. I hope you guys could see it.
This
This
is the
one
one
has
that you
a
like?
yeah. Every now and again I'll have one. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to sell that. I'm like, Parker, what are you going to do? Are you going to like be a glass hoarder? So this is the back side. So very similar to the other ones. It has this texture, right? Bumpy, lumpy, all that jazz. But this one, though, has the scene floating in a sea of black. So I'm going to bring this around. It has a nice curved lens. So you
I
see
see
it,
the
you start,
black.
yeah. And
Oh, that is very different. Look at how bright and bold the colors are, and the black really brings it out.
there are marini elements that are very, very light, and they almost look like the way a jellyfish look, but they're not a jellyfish. Where it's down in that quadrant, very, very light, very ethereal.
Oh, it's gorgeous, Parker. I love it. Okay, 45 Daddy Steve's. And it's all three-dimensional, so it's just beautiful. I mean, you could look at it forever. 55
But-
Happy.
And it has facets, so it'll sit 1,
Sure.
2, and 3.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Viking is in the house. 75. Hello, Viking. Boy, I haven't seen you in a bit. Nice to see you tonight. 75 is bid with Vegas Viking, Mr. Howell. All right. Patty's out. Bonnie and Happy, let me know if you're out. We're going to go ahead and do a chance. Our high bid is with Vegas Viking. Happy's in at 76. Vegas is in at 81. What are you looking at, Parker?
I'm trying to decide whether I'm doing a good enough Vanna White job or not.
You're doing great.
I'm trying to dodge these lights because
I'm looking at your face and you're kind of
I know. I make that. Here, how about that? That's really lovely, isn't it? Parker, stop being my brother.
Happy, let me know if you're in or out. $81 is bid. We're waiting for Happy Old Soul.
Like this one.
I do that too. Enjoy Viking. Okay, it is going to go to Viking Vegas, and I have his information. But Vegas, I'm going to go ahead and post the email again for you. Vegas Viking gets that one, and that is Parker's favorite Inscape. And that one sells for 81. And Vegas, here is the email address for you to just screenshot and send Parker a hello. Congratulations. Nice to see you tonight.
Okay. All right. Now, on to the next. So, still sticking with the paperweight theme here, and we're going to shift gears in just a little bit once we get through these. Now for something completely different. I realize now that my light box puts out this warm light. I prefer the warm light because it's more like incandescent, but I know it probably doesn't show up so good. I could probably use my phone, but my phone's being used as a camera. But so a little similar to the Inscapes, but different on the inside. And these don't have curved lenses. This is a flat lens. But these are like a galaxy inside a rock. They're called Andromeda geodes. This one's black, no silver. But they are designed so that you can put them on a light box. This one's been signed on the back, I think.
Okay.
Hard to see. And they're usually about 3.5 inches in diameter.
Okay. Where are we going to start?
Well, 45. Okay. This one has, I'm going to put it on the light here in just a second, but this one has gold, blue, green, and pink dichroic inside. So and it's a little dark.
Andromeda
geode.
Andromeda
geode.
Andromeda geodes.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, just for the ladies, women and men like them. However, this is the one item that when men see them, like they make a beeline. Hopefully that's not too bright. But there are air traps inside.
Now, do they have the option of getting a light box?
They can. I owe you one. I know I have to send you one still. Yep. You can. I can also direct you to Amazon and tell you the name of the company, and you can get one of your own. Or I can sell you one just like with the hanger. I sell these at $13. They're LEDs, and in my opinion, they're the best for the price. So, if you want one, I can include it in the order and send it off to you, or you can get it on Amazon.
Okay. Amy is in at 70. Patty is in at 72. So is that the only light box you have? Do you have the flatter ones too that they can pick up?
that particular type is the one that I carry, and except for the one that you got, was these have been great. They're great
Okay.
for the price and all of that. They're not color changing. They're one solid color, which
Okay.
because I have colors going on inside, I don't like the color changing ones, but guess what? There are a lot of people that like the color changing ones, and if you want to, you can go find a color changing one, and the colors will change. So totally up to you. It doesn't matter to me. Stock them here at the gallery because sometimes when people make a purchase, they would like to have them as
Well,
a convenience.
it's really cool because you don't need the changing colors because there's so many beautiful colors in that to start with. I mean, just look at the sparkle there. And these in person are so incredible. You just won't believe it when you see it. Oh my gosh.
Mm,
Okay. Um, we have 72 with Patty. Uh, Amy's out. All in, all done. Okay, and we're going to sell it to Patty Speece for 72. Thank you, Patty.
Congratulations, Patty. Um, so that's a multicolored, Andromeda geode,
Yep.
or you can just call it Andromeda. Okay, all right. That's a
Oh, it's
multicolored.
Patty Speece's birthday today. Patty, did you want a light box too? Happy birthday, Patty. I sang to you this morning. I hope you had a good day. What a wonderful thing to have your birthday on Valentine's Day. Clara said her sister Loretta bought a multicolored light box for one of your Christmas trees. Oh my gosh, guys. If you haven't seen Parker's Christmas trees, we're going to have a lot to look forward to this year. I am so excited. Oh. Patty, just let me know if you need a light box. Okay.
All right. So this one is an Andromeda geode also. The
Same
texture
start,
is, yeah, the texture is a little bit heavier, more like kind of almost has like a reptile, crocodile, hard rock kind of thing. But this is a blue. Um,
Ooh, look
wait
at
a second.
that.
Well, it's picking up this light. So it's a blue, but the blue is very light. However, because of the air traps and everything else, it's going to do much the same as the other one.
But it
But
has
each
more
one is,
blue.
yeah, it's blue. It's very light blue. And so a lot of the blue goes away in the light box. So for my money, it's just the galaxy effect inside. And this is kind of my camera's having a hard time uh, rendering this properly. So that's more like, I think what I see on the screen right now is more like what it does. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and it's about 3¼ inches across, and I don't know, about the same in height maybe. But they're kicked back at a slight angle, so you can put it on a desk and look down into it at the right angle. So,
Oh, and that one's really contemporary with the black outer um,
yeah.
casing. It's just gorgeous. No silver in that one at all. That's black. Blue interior. These are so stunning. Of course, Parker is going to sign them for you, and they are very unique. Let's say that. I love them. 45 with Amy. Pretty. Andromeda Geo.
Blue
Okay.
Andromeda.
Is this the last one we have of these tonight?
One more.
We should have done choice on these, Parker. 45
Yeah.
with Amy. That is beautiful. Look at that. Okay, Amy is in at 45. This is more of a black that you won't find any silver on the outside of this one. Stunning.
Right.
And you can see it's just like your whole universe in there. It's just beautiful. Amy is in at 45. Look at that. You guys are not looking at this one. Patty's at 47. Great to pick up too. I mean, if you are looking for a Father's Day gift and you want to buy it early because you want that special piece, these are something. I can't believe John's not in here right now because Parker was right. The men are drawn to these. There's something about them. They're just very cool. Amy is in at 50.
I had these picked up by a catalog once.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I bet.
They've been one of my most popular because it's hard to buy for men, and men really like these.
Yes.
And Scapes too, but probably more Andromedas, more so.
52 is bid. Amy, let me know. Perfect for an office or for a nightlight. I mean, get a light box and it's a perfect nightlight. Patty isn't at 52. Amy, let me know. All right. 52 with Patty, and Holly is going in at 53. Your man friend would like this? Yes. Yes. Where is John tonight? I thought he'd be in here bidding on this one. We have 53 with Holly. Patty, let me know. I will guarantee you they will like it. They do. They look like outer space, Nancy. You're absolutely right. It looks like a little universe in there. 55. I would love to see you make this. So how much time is in this one? I mean, is this made in phases?
2 main phases. There's the hot end and then there's the cold end. And I would say there's more time actually in cutting and grinding and polishing the window, because this has to be cut away. Just like a geode, when you cut a geode open, this piece has to be cut open and then polished. So I don't know, maybe, so I've, over the years, because these have been probably one of my most popular with galleries, because it's a man gift. I got really, really good at making them. So I'm pretty fast on making them now, after making thousands of them.
Yes.
But when I first started, it was like 42 minutes to make one. And now I've gotten it way down. So,
great.
but the grinding takes much longer. So,
okay, we're going to go ahead and sell it for 55 to Holly Howard. And she bought something earlier, so this is her second purchase. And this one's 55, and this is the Andromeda Geode.
Blue Andromeda.
In black.
Yeah, so yeah.
And Holly, I'm going to go ahead and post the email again for you. Okay.
Congratulations, Holly. Glad you got it. Okay, one more Andromeda Geode. This one's a little bit smaller than the others, but it's a green. Can you see the green? Boy, the lights in here are not. Hold on. So it's green dichroic. I got to get up close. I got old man eyes, and then the way it lights up is really nice.
It's an Andromeda Geo, Holly.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do this one at the same start?
Yeah. It's maybe half of an inch smaller in diameter.
Okay, so it's a little smaller, but it looks like there's more sparkle inside. Maybe because it's smaller.
The green is a little stronger than the blue.
Okay, 60. Happy? Yeah, I think because it's smaller, the design looks bigger on the inside or something. It really, that one's really cool. 65 with Amy. Black on the outside, that's all glass too. And there's the signature and the date. Awesome. 65 Amy.
It doesn't show it, but I can see on my end, the green goes to blue and magenta. This used to be one of my favorite colors. You see a little bit of it with this light box.
68 with Patty. Okay, 70 with Amy. I like the green too, Happy. Maybe we can get him to do some green. Maybe we can get him in here before St. Patrick's Day. Can you do some green stuff for us, Parker?
Absolutely. I got green.
Yeah. 71 with Patty and Amy. Let us know. Welcome, welcome. We still have 91 peeps. Say hello if we haven't seen you. If you're lurking, let us know. Want to say hello to you. Welcome if you're coming from Stafford Art Glass Facebook page. Amy's at 75. Okay, Patty's out. So we're going to go ahead and sell that one to Amy. And this is going to be a pickup to Amy Doval. And that's Amy $75. And I hope you know which one that is.
I do.
Okay.
That's the green Andromeda. I'm making notes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Now we're going to shift gears into some vessel forms. I don't know how some of these are going to fit. Bowls or vases?
Okay.
Well,
you are just like me. You can't move where you're sitting. That's how I am.
I'm in my shop. I'm like, this is all being held together with like paper plates and rubber bands or something. Hold on a second. I'm actually aluminum foil. This is driving me crazy. This whole thing is set up on I thought I was going to be able to use this. I thought I was going to be able to use this Lazy Susan to rotate the work, and Rosie told me yesterday or something like that I was too far away. Okay, since no one's going to tell me a vote, I'm going to go ahead and just make it a decision. I've got something really cool coming up a little bit later, so it involves uranium. So
yes.
Okay, so this is purple, and it also has, hold on, I know I'm turning it the wrong way, but I'll turn it around. 8 1/4 inches high.
Okay, and just need a start price.
And yeah, hang on just a second. So it has the white, and it gets very kind of cloudy. It's done with powders. The white is done with powders, so you get a very atmospheric kind of effect.
Oh, right? So the white is powder, right? Did you say that?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
when you put it on and the glass is hot, it just does its own thing. I mean,
so the purple is put on first. It's a solid piece of purple, so it's purple through. It's the same color throughout, pretty much. This is one of the more expensive colors. This is one of those. They call it purple Cassius or Cassius gold. It's made from gold. That's the metal. So it has this very sort of atmospheric kind of white effect, and this will start at 40.
Okay, and if I remember right, this is the only vase we have like this in this form.
That is like that, correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that beautiful color. It's like a jewel tone purple. It's really cool.
Like that.
This one is also signed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep. I love it. Here we go. Thank you, Holly. You're getting into the disco music, see? Yeah. 50 with Mike. All right. It is beautiful and 8 inches tall. Lovely jewel tone purple with the white. Perfect. Very contemporary. Love it. Mike is in at 50. And Parker has this signed for you. It's gorgeous. $50 is it. Yeah, I really like that white and purple together. That is a beautiful color combination too. Really shows off the purple. I love that. You can see when I walked into Parker's studio, I was just like, oh my.
One of the more expensive colors in the
Yeah,
whole color palette, but
is it?
gold does it right. Gold, ruby, purples, and it's a complicated color because you get sort of magentas and bluish, purplish.
I see
Yeah,
some blue in there.
yeah. It. Yeah.
Almost like a mulberry.
Yep. Yep. It actually almost has like two main colors in it, which is a bluish purple and then almost like a gold ruby, which is more magenta like. But anyway, so transparent, but with some opaque white.
Okay, Monica's in at 60. Clara, Mike, let me know. Clara's out. Thanks, Clara, for what you did do. Mike, let me know. Okay, 65 with Mark. Now we need to hear from Monica. Hello, Brian. Nice to see you tonight. Mike is in at 65. Monica, let me know. 68 with Monica. Beautiful. Goodness gracious. Let us know, Mike. We're going to go ahead. Okay, Michelle's out. Thanks, Michelle, for what you did do. And Mike's at 70. Now we're waiting for Monica. All righty. And Mike's going to get another beauty.
At 70.
Yep. And that's just the purple vase. Mike, you're getting some beautiful items tonight. And this is also going to be a pickup, if I remember right.
Correct. Okay. Mikey. Mike and his family were in the studio very recently. And what was so funny about it was that Mike had been put on my radar by a friend of mine from elementary school, third grade,
Mhm.
who knew him. I didn't know him. His family came out. I did an Indiegogo campaign. I won't bore you, but they came out many years ago. It was 9 years ago. But on the day that they came, I hadn't seen them since,
Mhm.
9 years ago, to the day, they showed up to do this big project um, with Journey Glass. And his son was looking at Facebook and said, "Look what's on my memories." And it was a slew of photos and video that was taken when they were here. So it was just
Mhm.
kind of like, "Ooh, I'm gonna rub out those goosebumps."
Oh
So
yeah.
so it was kind of cool. So Mike's good people, and
Good.
um, now I want to keep us going with some variety here. So I'm going to move on to something else. This piece is I don't make this as a regular production item, but it's crackle glass. This is a copper blue, so it's a nice light color. Um, and the making of well, let's see, it's almost so the making of crackle glass is something that has to be done just right because I did two of these and the first one was not right because I hadn't made it in a long time. But crackle glass has to be made with just the right temperature because what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to have the exterior crackle and craze and break while not affecting the interior. Because if the cracks go all the way through, then it's done. So it's a very precise technique. And also, it's something that when I look at it makes me a little nervous if I didn't know how it was made. Like, oh, but all of this has been fused. In fact, if you win this piece, you can run your hand down inside and you can feel how smooth it is and how
Uh-huh.
rough it is on the outside. So you know that uh, the temperature on the interior was still hot and molten while the outside was cracking and kind of breaking in places.
Oh my gosh.
When you
Where are we going to start this one at, Parker?
so
Oh,
this is a
look.
little this is a bigger, wider, this is a wide mouth, so you can put a lot of stuff in it.
Sure.
So I really encourage you to use it. Um, and the height on this is 8.5 8.5 inches, and the diameter is right about 6 inches. Um, and it's a bigger piece, a lot more volume. So you put a lot of water in. So you put flowers and that sort of thing, and it'll do a big This is what I'm picking.
Maria, the
Um,
shipping is from Virginia, and it's
mhm.
going to be the most economical. What do you use? Pirate ship? Did you
Yep, I
say?
use pirate ship, so I have a choice between USPS or UPS, and what they'll do is they'll give me the best possible price for each.
Mhm.
And it depends on how far it goes. Usually, if it goes a far way, then I pick UPS because it's cheaper.
Yep.
Um, but sometimes not. I mean, sometimes USPS. But here's the thing: whether, regardless of the two, what's most important on your end is if your UPS guy is a pain in the butt, then you go with USPS. If USPS is a pain in the butt, then you go with the other. But
Okay.
I ship for Armageddon, so that because I've shipped to the UK, I've shipped for years all across the US, so I expect the piece um, to be kicked around. So
Okay.
it
Where
has.
are we going to start this one out?
So we'll start this at 45.
Okay. Oh
Mm,
my goodness, it's beautiful.
mhm.
Well, Maria, Oregon's going to be the farthest zone away.
Yeah,
Um,
I've got the furthest in the U.S. that I've shipped, this Continental, is up in Washington State on an island off the coast called, God, what's the name of it? They've got a bunch they've got a bunch,
mhm.
Channel Island type place. So.
Okay, 50th bid with Michelle. So is the crackling done like in layers? How do you do it with water? I mean, don't give up any secrets. I'm just
No, 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 no. I'm happy to tell anybody how these are made. It's dunked in water and then it is put into the reheating furnace to seal it, but not too much because
so it has to
um,
cool down enough so that it doesn't just shatter the glass putting it in the water.
yeah, you got it has to be really hot and then you put it in and bring it out and then reheat it.
Oh, that's crazy. I've seen Dave do it kind of, and I'm like, how is that not going to break the glass putting it in the water? Oh, that is beautiful. We have 50
So
with Michelle. They're seeing all kinds of islands.
yeah, what's the name of the island? It's
San Juan, Whidbey,
Whidbey
Vashon.
Whidbey Island, yeah,
Okay.
Whidbey, yeah,
Boy, the
and that was the
color is
most.
like a sea blue. It's just a
Mhm.
gorgeous. Uh,
You see the crack. You see the crackle. You see the crackle when if you put this near a window, you can't see it as much. But if you're sitting where I am, there's all these little facets in the crackle that show up. That
yeah,
doesn't
we can
show.
see it.
I
Yep,
need to turn it around. Anyway,
we can
so
definitely see it.
it's all crackled all throughout. And I
Six,
figured that a lot of your people like the aftermarket stuff, and this is an old thing that was done a lot at one time. I think it's an older, like you go back to the 50s or something. Is that right,
mhm.
or am I wrong?
Yep. With Fenton glass, oh, we love every decade of glass.
Mhm.
That would be beautiful. Now, is that put in a mold?
Nope. This is free blown. Everything
Oh
here
my
is free
goodness.
blown. Yeah.
Okay, Michelle, let me know if you're in or out. And everybody else, fair warning, get in there if you're interested. We have $60 bid with cola. It's a beautiful shade of blue. It's a sea blue. Oh, it's
Mhm.
just beautiful. And you can always use like tea lights and stuff in these to light them up if you want a different look. You could put string lights in them, and that crackling effect would just be beautiful. Yeah, can you imagine this with those string lights in it? Just how that crackling would look with the glass. It would be beautiful. Cola, you are in at 60. All in, all done. and we're going to sell it for $60 to Cola. Cola, I think you're probably new to us. So I'm going to go ahead and post the email. And can you contact Parker, please? Just take a screenshot of that with your vase so that you know which one you bought, and just contact Parker.
Is she
And
gonna
she
pick
got
it up
that for
or I'll ship it?
$50.
I'll ship it. Is it gonna be shipped?
I think so.
Okay. All righty.
No, she said
Cola.
she'll pick it up.
Oh, Rhonda. You mean that's Rhonda?
She's
So
local. You're being easy on him today. Wow, awesome. This is great, Parker, because your people they've come over. Oh, you want to ship? No shipping. No shipping. Okay. Because it was supposed to go live on the Stafford Art Glass site, but for some reason it didn't. But you guys are following the YouTube link, so that's fine. I'm just happy to see you here. Okay. All right.
All right. This is gonna nice. Who likes iridized?
We all do. We all do.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, I am biased. Um, I've seen so much iridized work for years and years and years. I told myself I will never iridize. And then I got some iridizing solution in, and I try to iridize in a way that's different than everybody else. Because why copy it? So this is a fluted bowl with a foot, okay?
Yes.
And you'll see all different colors. This has been done with titanium.
Look at that.
Now,
what's the
one
start,
thing
Parker?
Yeah, I know. It has a point here. Hang on.
Ignoring me again.
I know. It has a little point here that does
I know.
touch. But I've been happy that it's stayed here as long as it has. So you get bronzes and golds, you get purples, magentas, and it's really quite nice, I think. But maybe I am biased. Height on this. At the very height is 7¾ at the tallest.
Look
and
at
then,
the color of that piece.
About 10 inches, maybe 11 inches at the broadest this way. And it actually stands really nice. And so we'll start the bidding at 49.
49?
Yeah. I know every one of these, but you know what? I have a feeling that, people will understand the intrinsic value.
Look at the inside of that piece. It is amazing.
Sign on the bottom.
Oh, it's amazing. It's beautiful. Here we go. We've got some bidding. Thank you. Reese, 85 with Monica. Look at the color inside of that bowl. Iridized to the max in only a way Parker does it. Look at that. Monica's in at 85. 95. You're telling me, Maria, it is gorgeous. Hi, Dolores. William is in at 95. It is stupendous. It reminds me of a modern take on an old RCA record player speaker.
What?
I don't know.
You got to explain that one to me.
Oh, you know the RCA dog, how the big, yeah.
Oh, the megaphone. Yeah. I got you. All right.
Got it
Yeah.
now.
It is also a transparent cobalt. So if you get, I don't know if you can see it, but there is some of what you see here is transparency. Anyway.
Okay, Monica was her first 100. Dolores, I see you, but Monica beat you. William, can you let us know what your intentions are? And okay, thank you, William. Dolores is in at 119. Monica, let us know. It is beautiful. We are so glad Parker's here on our Rosie channels tonight. Love it. Great job. Thank you, William. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. A gramophone. There you go, Karen. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Monica, for what you did do. We're going to do a last chance. You want to dive into that giant splash? And yeah, I know. It's so cool. Okay, we're going to sell it to Dolores. Dolores is the gal I just went out and visited, Parker.
Oh, hey, Dolores.
Yep. So Dolores is going to get that for 119. That's the Irid vase.
Yep.
And Dolores, if you want to email him, here is his email. And or I can forward it to you. But if Dolores, if you can do a screenshot and just send him a hello, thank you, thank you.
Yep. Just let me know where you want to have it shipped, and I'll send you a invoice that you can pay online, nice and secure through my Square app, Square invoice. Okay. So one more iridized piece. I didn't have a ton of iridized today, but this is a little bit different. So I started making these pieces so that they could be made to be nested, but it is some of the same kind of thing. Try and get, but here's the little twist. Oh, here's the twist. Hold on. Let me find the spot. This piece is, well, that's maybe not. That's it. There it is. Okay, so I know it's probably going to make a lot of people really nervous, and you don't have to display it this way, but this piece is made to where there are two pieces. So there's two bowls, and here's the great thing. If this drives you nuts, doesn't drive me nuts. I think it's cool. You can put it on its side. It's actually made to do that. You want to have it in a cabinet, though, if you do want it on the side, because it does have a little bit of a rock. Mm-hmm. But it has a very nice, I made this so that it would have a good center of gravity. Even though it rocks a little bit, it wants to stay there. Now, if you're like, Parker, you're crazy. There's no way I'm going to do that. It's faceted on the bottom. How's that for say? And it'll actually stand. But I make these so that they're not, I don't make these real nice and tight, symmetrical. I try to get them so they're kind of like a basket. And so iridized inside and out. We took a little bit of the color off on.
So you're getting two pieces in one.
And the other piece, which actually you'll notice this piece has a little bit of a lean to it, and it was made to lean because it will nest inside this other piece.
And so you put like a tea light in that other one, and it could be like a fancy kind of a light if you want to make it put a tea light in there, or.
So it's the same color as the other one. It's a cobalt, and I know you're probably like, this guy's crazy. There's no way I'm going to display it that way, but that's how they're originally intended. So the bottom on this piece it leans because it actually will nest. It will nest inside.
You just scared everybody in the room when you dropped that. They're still talking about it.
I did not drop it. I kept it from dropping. If it dropped, it would have been. We would have heard some special effects, including probably some words I shouldn't say. And it's like, well, we're not going to have Parker on anymore. We know what kind of words he says when he drops a piece.
So
anyway,
what's our start on this set?
So 75. Okay. Technically two pieces.
Yep.
Okay. Iridized cobalt. It's cobalt blue. It's been iridized. So if you have light streaming in through it, you'll pick up the Let's see. I don't know if I can do this or not. Cobalt.
It is beautiful. And I can see that with a little tea light inside of there. I bet that would be beautiful to light the whole inside of that. Hi, Pauline. Nice to see you tonight. He didn't drop it. He caught it. Or he rolled it, Debbie. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, when you get the second one in there and it's just a little tea light, it would light that whole thing up. I think it'd be pretty. Just saying. Just saying. All right. We have 75 with Tammy Worth. Oh, a lot of color in this one. I love it too. 75 Tammy Worth. This is a two-piece set, remember? All right. So we have 75 with Tammy, 80 with Williams. For those of you that are new tonight, remember we have a 10 at 10 sale weekday mornings. It's usually vintage. We have guests come on. Once in a while we have an evening sale. So make sure you subscribe to the Rosie's Auction House channel. 95 with Karen Lord. It is gorgeous, Nancy. 95 with Karen Lord. It is iridized piece and it's just amazing. 100 even is bid.
I wasn't going to put this up.
Tell us about your special event that you have in October.
You already know about this. Oh, but everybody else doesn't.
I don't.
So we make pumpkins. I make pumpkins. Lots and lots of pumpkins. And in usually the second week in September, I do a pumpkin patch event. And it's all kinds, all different colors. I've got black pumpkins, white pumpkins, green pumpkins, blue pumpkins, iridized pumpkins, orange pumpkins, all special colors, interesting combinations, something for everyone. Ones that are way far out and wild with every color. We have big ones, small ones, paperweight pumpkins. I've resorted to inviting other artists to come that are glass blowers. I had a guy from Tennessee come who made these really cute mini pumpkins, and everybody just loved them. They were like $20 a piece. These little pumpkins. They were blown. And then we had another guy 2 counties away who. Why am I putting this down? Who came with his pumpkins as well. So it's just the demand for these is just so big. People really love the change of the seasons. So
yes,
it just keeps.
If they're asking location, this is in Newport News, Virginia, which is
Newport, Virginia, because Newport News is on the eastern side and we're on the western side.
Newport, Virginia.
Newport, Virginia.
Blackhurst.
We're like the county is right up against West Virginia, and we're down in the narrow part, kind of where the state starts to narrow down a little bit.
Yep.
If you know, so
we'll be selling pumpkins here too, but it's an event. If you're in the area, you got to go and see it. I'm hoping to get down there in September. But it sounds like a lot of fun, and the area is fabulous. So I highly suggest it. If you are in that area, it's worth the drive. Okay, Tammy is in at 125, and we're just looking for Dolores. 125 is bid. Dolores, let us know if you're in or out. Parker says that's very cool. Or Patrick says it's very cool, Parker. All right, Dolores, let us know. We're just waiting for you, sweetie. 125 with Tammy Worth, waiting for Dolores. 130 Dolores. Tammy, let us know. Are we going to put that uranium piece up pretty quick?
Yeah. It's actually
it's running out of stuff.
I got a few more things, but
okay. Tammy's in at 135. And Dolores, you are out at the moment. We have a piece of uranium glass that is from Fenton Cullet. So that's coming up soon. So make sure you stick around. Dolores, let me know. Remember, this is a 2-piece set. It is gorgeous. Just waiting for Dolores. And we'll give her a few seconds here. We like to wait for you to say whether you're in or out. If there's a lot of time that goes by, we'll call it as sold because we don't want it sniped in the last minute, or somebody could have been called away or lost their internet. So we'll wait for Dolores for just a second. Dolores, let us know. We don't want to miss your bid. That would be tragic. 135, Tammy. Dolores. Okay. I'll give her about 15 more seconds. I know we have a lag naturally. Okay, Dolores, thank you for what you did do. Tammy Worth. And Tammy, I'll post the email up there for Parker. You got that one for 135. That's the iridized set. And here is the email. You're welcome. Great deal there for you, Tammy. And if you want to take a screenshot, Tammy, there you go. Congratulations.
Okay. All righty. Yeah. So I'm getting a hint. I mean, the uranium is here. I figured it would be good to sort of string it out a little bit. So this is funny. I got some Fenton Cullet, not because I was looking for it. It was included in essentially a resale of an artist. It turned out he was my neighbor in Northern Virginia. I bought it when I was down here. And it included this uranium cullet. I'm like, I don't use this stuff. But I was intrigued actually once I saw it. I'm like, oh, that's uranium. And the guy didn't want to sell all of it. But it was part kind of it's like an estate sale. So I got this thing of uranium cullet. I've got a small and then I've got a larger bowl. Which should I do first?
It doesn't matter. Tammy, yeah, email Parker, Tammy, and then he'll send you an invoice. Did you get his email address? I posted it. If not, I'll go ahead and do it again. Just let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just whichever one you want. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, Tammy, I can get a hold of him, but let me go ahead and show it to you one more time. Here we go. All right. So let's see what you got, Parker, and where are we going to start this at? So this is Fenton Cullet.
Yep. So what I did was I didn't melt the cullet in my furnace because I didn't have enough of it. So the process I used was one that was more, it took more time, but I figured because of this group, because of the interest in Fenton, that I had to try and make a couple of pieces. There are very slight. So this is the small piece.
And that will glow under a black light. It'll just glow right up.
So I've got a black light. So anybody who's not, I've not been, this stuff has not been on my radar. I've heard about it. I knew about it, but I never actually saw it in person. So the first time that I made this piece was the first time that I was able to see like what the heck it does. So this is just the Fenton cullet and nothing else. And because of the process, there are very minute little, I don't even know if you can see it. It's very, so this is not like, it's got some kind of stuff because maybe it was on the shop floor. I tried cutting a lot of it out. It's very subtle. It's mostly transparent, but there's very slight little clouding here and there. I don't think it affects it for me because it's the way it was made and because of its background, but it does
Look
this kind of
at that.
thing under
Yeah.
UV light.
And this
So
is
that's a
not
UV.
mold. This is hand done, freehand.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Yep. Offhand, freehand.
Offhand.
Yep. So it's uranium when it does that kind of cool thing.
Oh my
And this is
gosh.
a
Yes.
smaller one. I have a bigger one coming up, which is
Yes.
also very cool. So
He melted
um,
it down from Fenton cullet and made a new vessel. You're right, Maria.
yes, right.
It's a
So
glow getter. Yep, it's a glow getter.
yeah, and this is the cullet that I got and had to melt each one of these pieces separately onto and build up enough glass to have enough to blow. So all this is recycled Fenton. And I'm not pretending like this is a Fenton piece because it isn't. It's my stuff,
Mm-hmm.
my design. It's been put in an optic mold, so you see that there is that optic effect there. That's a twist. Um, but this is a smaller piece. The other
Oh,
one's a
it's
little.
perfectly safe, Maria. It's perfectly safe.
Yeah, and a lot of people are like, wait, uranium, what? So the concentration for this stuff is usually around 1.1, no more than 2% of uranium oxide. And at that point, what it does is it registers on a Geiger counter. Is that right? A Geiger? Um, but it's not so high that it becomes dangerous or is a concern. So when people like Fenton, everyone has learned this safe level. You don't want to put so much in that it becomes something that,
Right, right.
I mean, you're going to get more radiation getting in a plane and going up into the upper atmosphere. Is so
The
yeah,
glassmaker says the cloudiness could be the uranium glass beginning to strike. If it's worked long enough, it will strike to opaque. Oh.
it's well the little elements in here are distinct.
Mm-hmm.
So um so it's kind of like little bits of junk, and I don't know what it was, and it was something that
Mm-hmm.
didn't fire away. But I spent a lot of time cutting little corners off. I don't know
Oh,
if they
looks beautiful.
kicked it around. It might have been sitting out in the yard, and they had like a tractor that was leaking oil or something. So I spent as much time cutting off little bits that had like it's kind of a little flecks of cloud, and I don't even know if you can
We're
see
not
it.
even going to see it. You're such a perfectionist. Where are we going to start
What?
this piece?
So $35.
Okay. So definitely one of a kind. We have one a little bigger coming up. This is a glow getter. Your dental x-rays are the most dangerous thing that one does on a regular basis. Probably. Here we go. 45. Look at that glow. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. And he's kind of repurposed the Fenton cullet, give it a more contemporary, modern look. I love it. It's beautiful. This will be signed by Parker. So what are the dimensions of this, Parker? I think you measured it. I don't know if you did or not. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful.
6 inches across and 3.25 inches tall.
Okay, 55 Clara. Clara's in at 55. All done. Freehand. And Clara's in at 55. Mike is out. Okay, Mike, thanks for what you did do. 55 is bid. Monica is in at 60. I see your 60, Trisha, but Monica is at 61st, so I took her first. So just let us know. Nice to see you tonight, Trisha. And Clara. Okay, so Trisha did 65. Clara, now you're lagging a little bit. So 65 is bid. Monica and Clara, let us know. 70 with Monica. 75, Trisha. Thanks, Clara. Appreciate your bidding. We just have Monica now. Trish is in at 75. Thank you, Tammy. All right. It's going to be sold 75 to Trisha Payne. Trisha, are you from you? Do you know Parker, or are you?
I know.
You know
Yeah.
Trisha? Okay.
Yep. She's in
So
North
Trisha Payne
Carolina.
gets it for 75.
Okay.
That's the small uranium bowl. Thanks, Trisha. Thank you, bidders.
Trisha, I'm sorry I couldn't make you a pumpkin for. She actually contacted me. She saw one of these.
Oh. Hey, Trisha, so your pickup, right? I want to make sure.
No, I think it's shipped.
Shipped? Okay. Awesome.
I think because she's in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
But they've been to the studio. Just like you. You've been to the studio too.
I have.
Okay, uranium. What? Are we ready?
Well, I told Trisha you'd ship it for her.
Yeah. So Trisha, just message me and give me an email if I don't already have it, so I can send you the electronic invoice which you can pay at your leisure. So now, this was bigger. It's an optic bowl like the other one, but the way it was done, it has this lovely kind of lacy effect. But the little there are these slight little wisps of cloud. Yeah, I think actually on this one you can see it more. Gosh.
We just can't see anything. But you're repurposing this, so look
Well,
at that.
So the uranium isn't a really high concentration. Hang on, let me see. No, I don't know if I'm not seeing it on the phone, but I can see it with my eyes. So
yeah.
So this would, I figured I made it because I figured someone who's into Fenton and might want to have uranium Fenton, not made by them, but reused. I called the company in West Virginia, Gabbert Cullet Company, I think is the name. You know Gabbert? You know Gabbert? When I called them because I wanted to see if it was compatible with my base glass, turned out I didn't use any of my base glass. Turned out it was compatible, but the guy said, "Oh, we don't have any more of that." So unless there's somebody else out there who has bought uranium cullet in the past that just likes to collect like broken pieces of glass, or a glass blower who maybe has a stash of it, this may be some of the last stuff. And I'm not saying this for any other reason than I don't think it. So you can kind of see that how it's shaped. Right?
Where are we going to start this one at?
So diameter wise, it's about 9 inches. So I know it's upside down, about 9 inches in diameter, and height wise, it's about 5 inches, 5.5 inches. And it does all the same things that,
Oh yeah.
So it does that. So what was the small one? What did we start at?
We're going to start this one at 45.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds. So.
Oops.
We'll start the bidding at 45, and there are more noticeable inclusions. It's not a perfect, but in terms, I got to tell you, this particular glass was really smooth. I wish I had more glass like it to blow, because I could blow it. This is a thinner piece, so you want to be careful with it.
Now, is cullet just broken glass? I mean, can you take any broken glass and?
Yeah,
I literally have buckets full of Fenton glass.
Yeah.
I mean, buckets full.
There are artists that will buy like the purple Fenton, purple bears, and they'll get a barrel of broken purple bears that are cast-offs, and they'll throw it in the furnace and remelt it, and then they'll have purple Fenton, and they'll just blow that. But there's not a lot of people who do that anymore. It's the old timers that did that. Mostly. So anyway,
I'll have to bring my buckets down.
Take some pictures. I'd like to see it.
Yeah. I was gonna make jewelry out of it. I've been keeping every piece I broke for years, and I'm 59.
They still have mountains of that stuff, right? They have a bunch of it still, right? At Gabbard?
They did
Have you?
about. You know what? I don't know. The last time I was there, they didn't have very much. Not like
Oh,
they had before. We used to
yeah.
go in there and have a field day.
It's been like
Um,
10, 12 years since
yeah.
they stopped. Yeah.
Okay. Trisha's in at 65. Shannon and Monica, let us know. Kim Williams, let us know. 65 is big, nice big one. 70 with Monica. I like the shape of this too. I like how you pulled out the top.
Yeah.
70 with Monica. Let us know. Trisha and Shannon. Kim Williams is in at 75. Oh, wait a minute. Trisha came in first. Excuse me. Trisha came in at first at 75. I'm sorry about that. Kim, you'll have to bid again. A lot of people actively bidding, so we'll give you a chance. 80 with Monica. 85 with Trisha. So we are going to do some collab pieces with Fenton artist Trudy Mendenhall. We're going to try to put a few collab pieces in with the shows that are going forward. If Trudy has a show, we'll put a couple collab pieces in, and if going forward, if Parker has one. So it's going to be interesting. If you didn't see the pumpkins that they did last month, you will definitely have to go back and look at those. They were beautiful. 110. Parker has a Facebook page that is Stafford Art Glass, Maria. Monica is in at 115. Trisha's in at 125. Okay, thanks, Monica, for what you did do. Trisha's in at 125. All in, all done. Fair warning. As I check the bids. Okay. And Trisha Payne's going to get that one too.
Okay.
And that's for 125. And that's the large bowl. She's getting them both.
All righty. All right. So that's the uranium. And I'm building up a pile on the other side here that I got to be kind of careful. Okay. How about we have
right now we're at 9:13, so I don't know how much you have left. We usually go like 2 hours. We're going like 2.5.
Okay.
So is that I don't know what you have left.
I have just a few more pieces left. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. Do we want to do a dichroic bowl?
Sure.
All right. So this is a very thick. I blow these very thick. This is almost like 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch thick on the bottom. So it's heavy, black, but it has a dichroic pattern with, hold on a second. You got to kind of see it up close in order to really understand what's going on here. So there's silver, there's green, there's pattern dichroic inside. You've got magenta, blue, green. That's going on, that's happening. And because of the curvature, you're going to get all kinds of crazy reflections and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a very contemporary piece, very well weighted, but brilliant color with these almost like petal-like effect. And the size on this one is just about, it's 12 inches.
Okay.
across diameter, and then the height is, it's,
And what's our start price?
yeah, so start price, we'll start this right at 50. Okay. It's part of the Fiamma series of dichroic pattern pieces, very contemporary.
Oh,
So anyone
yeah.
who likes contemporary kind of stuff um, will like that,
Oh,
hopefully.
that looks gorgeous. $50 to start this.
Yep. Yep.
It's a nice big bowl, too.
Hmm.
A lot of color, a lot of sparkle. And Mike's going to start us off. And here we go. Thanks, Mike, for the start. Oops, I don't want to put the timer on there. Let me get back here to the music. I'm sorry about that. Karen, 150. All right, 150 is bid. Oh, it is gorgeous. Look at that. Your lighting is pretty decent, Parker, because we can see the colors as you're turning that.
Yeah, I'm being real careful with. The black really makes the dichroic pop. So.
Yes. Okay. 150 is bid with Karen Lord. Mike is out. The glass looks so polished. It looks. I don't. It's just gorgeous. Look at that. Okay, Mike is out. And it is sold to Karen Lord for 150.
All righty.
Okay.
Karen.
Karen's not playing. She wanted it. Okay. Karen
Dichroic
Lord
is
gets
not.
that one. Great, Karen. I hope you love that one. I know you will. Thank you. Karen
Yeah.
Lord. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and post the email again for you, Karen. And I know Karen too. So.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Dichroic vase, same style. So give someone another chance that might be interested.
Is this a 50 start too?
Yes.
Oh.
But let me just show. So there's silver, there's gold. This will also shift in the light a little bit, depending on how it's lit. Whether you sunlight, even in a dark room, people don't believe me, but even in dark and less than perfect lighting, these show up really nicely because this stuff just eats light. But it's layered, many layers of dichroic. So you've got lots of different colors of blues, and then there's patterned dichroic in there. Again, this is very thick and heavy, so it's very sturdy. Um, and that's the piece. So let me see about exact size for you guys.
Look at that.
9 3/4 tall and about 4.5 inches in diameter. All right. So scale to Parker.
$50 is bid with Amy. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, look at that. It is gorgeous, Cola. Thanks, Debbie. Debbie emailed you, so you have all her details, Parker. And she's thanking you for the wonderful deals tonight.
Well, good.
60 with Mike. All right. Mike is in at 60, and Amy let us know. It's beautiful. Dolores is going to go 75. $75 is bid. Mike, let us know if you're in or out. Amy, let us know. $75 is our high bid with Dolores. Beautiful sparkle on this. I love it. I don't think I saw these when I was out to your place.
This one was made, well, maybe this wasn't made. I made a couple for a customer that's local, and I just made an extra.
Okay.
She fell in love with the ones that she gave away, and she wants me to make another one. I said, well, I'm going to have one on the auction, and I don't know.
Okay, Dolores gets that one for $75.
Okay.
Goes to Dolores, the dichroic vase.
Dichroic, yeah.
And 75. All right.
Very good. Excellent.
Thank you, bidders.
All right. Now, let's shift gears just a little bit. And anybody like to grow plants indoors from starts? Spring's coming up. And I make something called a sprout. And a sprout is, my grandmother had these. Like the whole time I knew her, she always had something in her window where she was starting plants that she would then plant outside or put in pots. And what this is a cobalt blue sprout. And what it is it is a sun catcher. It's a brilliant deep blue cobalt. They're about 4 inches across. I can measure it, but I'm looking at it. It's about 4. And there are ports. You'll notice there are these little ports on the side, which allow you to take cuttings and put them down inside. And depending on the type of plant that you're starting, some plants have very heavy kind of foliage. I'm trying to think of the name. Bug bee. Oh, I can't say it. What is it called? Anyway, there are some plants like ivy, very easy to start indoors, especially if you feel like you're not a green thumb. You take a cutting, you put it down, and you put water in here. You pour water in, and you can hang it. Comes with a hanger, so whoever wins this, who wants it, I can give you a hanger that's the longest one is 18 inches, and they're copper, and they kind of have a wavy. I realize I didn't bring one here, but it's a copper wire, plenty strong to hold all of that, because it will get a little heavy because you have water in there. But you can either hang it by a hook. You can, if your curtain rod is strong enough, you can test it, or put it right into trim, and that works. So I'm going to put this, and included with this is a little bag of small marbles. And the reason for that is that some of the plants are a little top heavy, and it's nice to have they're little clear marbles, small enough to fit into these ports. You can put those in there, and it acts as an anchor for any kind of plant that maybe is a little heavy on the top. The foliage is real heavy, and you can put it down in there and anchor it so it doesn't fall over, because these are off to the side a little bit.
So do we have choice? Do we have other colors in this, or is this is the one and only? Okay. Just
the one, and the bidding will start at $10.
Oh goodness.
I like you guys. I'm putting these. Well, I don't want to tell you how low I'm putting it, but yeah.
Oh, they're all going to jump on that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Those are cool. Maybe we can get Parker to make some more of those for the next show for springtime. Pretty with Monica. Pretty. I saw these at the shop, and Parker's got them in a window, and they do look pretty darn cool. Maria's in at 32. Okay, 32 with Maria. My Maria. Ben is in at 35. I'm taking the first bid. I noticed there's a couple 35s in there. Okay, 36 with Maria. Beautiful cobalt. 36. Monica, Deb, let us know. Shannon. 36 is bid, waiting for Monica, Deb, and Shannon. We'll go ahead and do an all in, all done and see where we're at. 40 with Mike. Monica and Deb are out. Let me check the bids. Maria's out. Okay. Mike's going to get that for $40.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay. All right. That went quickly. All right. And where is that? Oh, there. Yeah. I have. So we're going to kind of trend into some smaller things. Hopefully go a little faster. Now, what is this? This is an oil candle.
Oh,
It's
yes,
blown
we've
glass.
had those. Oh, I
Now,
was hoping you'd have one of those.
yeah, this one is a copper blue with green, so it's a very turquoisey. It's not. It shows more kind of green in on my camera, but
Uh-huh.
it has a equal parts of green and turquoise or
Okay.
blue, light blue. It has flecks of orange and yellow in it, so it kind of breaks up and makes it sort of interesting. The thing about this is that so many years ago I used to make these, and I included the oil with it. Um, I've not been able to find a company that made a small container of it that would be appropriate for shipping. As try as I might, and the containers tend to be a little bit bigger. And the thing about it is that you want to use paraffin oil, not kerosene or any of the other stuff for
Right.
lamps. This specific design will burn just like a candle, you know. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the wick is not cotton; it's made out of fiberglass, and it has a wick holder, so it's separate. It's a little glass wick holder. Actually, some of the fiberglass will not burn up. So what it
Okay.
means is that this will last and last. Uh, It comes with a small funnel, so you can pour it in there and not make a mess. It's a little funnel, but it fits right inside, and that's how they go. Um,
Okay.
but they're lovely little pieces. You can put near a window when you're not using them, and they'll be like a little sun catcher kind of
Okay.
effect. And they are like weebles. They have a very because of the shape. They have a very nice center of gravity, and obviously it's going to be a candle that you'll light, so you want to keep it in a place like all other things that are on fire.
Okay.
Um, and yeah,
So is this going to be
so
the one and only of these tonight?
this is the only one,
Okay.
um, and we'll start it at 10.
Oh, you guys are sticking around. You're getting rewarded here. Claire
For
said she saw that in Virginia Living magazine, something similar.
yeah, yeah, yes, all right. She put me onto that. I didn't even know that they put my stuff in Virginia Living magazine. So
Okay, Monica's going to say 25. Here we go. All right, we have 26, $30. 30 with Bonnie. I see you're 27, Shannon, but we got to go higher. So Bonnie's at 30. Everybody else has got to bid again, or let me know if they're out. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So glad you are spending your evening with us. As we wind down here, Bonnie is in at 30, 32, 35, Clara, 38, Monica, 'You better stay away from fire, Mike. All right, 38 with Monica, Clara, and I think Clara and Shannon let me know. Okay. Oh, Lenora. I see you, Lenora, but Clara beat ya, and Monica's now at 45.
I
Clara's
knew
out.
a
Okay, thanks
Lenora.
for what you did do. Lenora, let us know. Monica's
Lenora,
in at
Lenora.
Lenora, yeah.
Yeah.
Monica, you are in at 45. Lenora, let us know if you're in or out. Fair warning. And we're just waiting for Lenora. Nice to see you tonight, Lenora. Remember, tomorrow we have a 10 at 10. We're going to do general vintage. I already have it set up, and longer burger. So that'll be 10 in the morning right here at Rosie's Auction House. Lenora, let us know. We'll wait just a second. We will call it if we lose a bidder. Sometimes I miss bids, but I don't want to have anyone snipe, or somebody might be called away from the phone. So Lenora, let us know. One more all in, all done. $15 more seconds. Get in there, Lenora. I don't want you to lose it. Okay, I'm going to sell it to Monica. Monica Lapointe gets it for 45, and it is sold.
Okay.
And that
Congratulations,
is
Mom.
no, that is the oil lamp, and she gets that one for 45. Okay.
And Monica, you could find that stuff very easily at most any there's different stores in different places. I saw it that Walmart supposedly carried it. There are a lot of things that they have on their website that sometimes they don't carry, but it's usually available at hardware stores, but also at these farm stores. Like, well, we've got a bunch in our area, but they may not be the same as your area. But it's paraffin oil. So, anyway.
Okay.
Congratulations, Monica. Thank you.
All right. What do we got next?
All right. So, we're getting down to the very end. Do we want to do a cobalt bowl? Anybody want a bowl? Yay or nay? Beautiful, deep cobalt
That is
bowl.
beautiful. Yeah.
It's an optic mold, so it has that ripple effect like the uranium bowl did, but
Yes.
it is instead in cobalt, nice deep cobalt, and the size on this is about 10 inches, and then the height on this is about 4 inches tall.
Okay. I'm going to start this at 35.
35.
Is that okay? Okay. I'm
Yep.
kind of guessing there, but
yeah, no. Hey, throw something out. I'm totally good with it.
all right. $35 to start it in beautiful cobalt with a a little bit of a rolled top there. I don't know what you would call that. That is gorgeous, and you can see that Parker signed this one also on the bottom, and 65 is bid. Thank you. I want to make sure, Mike, did you bid 65? I always ask because sometimes with the 5 there might be a typo, so you got just a second to get out of that if you didn't. But I'm going to take it, and here we go. Oh, the color on this one's beautiful too. All right, we got 70. Okay. I gotcha. Jennifer, it's a pleasure to see you tonight. I haven't seen you in a while. Shannon is in at 70. 75 with Mike. $76 with Shannon. Hope you're enjoying the sale tonight. If you are, send us some emojis or give us a thumbs up on whatever venue you're watching. We would appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. Mike is in at 80. Shannon's in at 81. So just let us know when you're out. Shannon's in at 81. Mike, I think there's just 2 of you in. Let me double check. That looks like it to me. Yep. It is beautiful. Hello, Nancy. Mike is out. Okay. So we're going to do a last chance. Thank you. I agree with you, RL. Jennifer, you don't need to come in here thinking you have to buy every time. We just like seeing you. We just like seeing you. Okay. We're going to go ahead and sell it to Shannon Burnett. Shannon, are you a regular? Do you recognize the name? Parker?
Well, I have a Shannon that I do know, but I don't know if it's a Burnett.
Okay.
Shannon,
well, let me go ahead and post the email for her. Shannon, can you just email Parker? I think he knows you. But there's the email. Just send him an email. It's like an art show. Yeah, isn't this nice? We're going to have Parker on every 4 to 6 weeks. Sally and Kaylee. Okay. Shannon, are you going to pick up? We are so excited about collaboration stuff too. I mean, this year is going to be just awesome. We're going to have a great time. It's just going to be wonderful. Okay, Shannon Burnett will pick up at the shop. Shannon, can you just send Parker an email too and just verify that so that he remembers when he looks at his notes later?
What was that? What did it sell for?
That price is 81.
Okay. Nice. All right.
Okay, we got to be getting down to the end. I'm wearing out.
I know. Like, well, I'll throw in a couple more. Hang on, just a second. I got a story for you. No. All right. So,
just let me know the start, and we'll get going. Ooh.
This is a paperweight. It's solid. Okay, ground flat on the bottom. And it is like the other iridized pieces. It's made the same way with the same color, cobalt, but you'll notice that it has a variety of colors. It goes bronze, gold, yellow, magenta, all of that. And these are real fun. They're pretty. They're part of what's called the Oceana series because they kind of look like seashells.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is, we'll start this at 10. So it's, what is that, 2.5 inches diameter? It's just a teeny bit over 2 inches in diameter. It's a small little paperweight, but kind of fun.
Yes.
But for anybody who loves iridized glass, it's got all the colors in it.
All right. He's starting it so everybody can get in there. $10. Holy smokes. We got 10. We got 12. We got 15. I'm going to call it. Hey, we got 10. What do you got? 12. 12. There. What do you go? 15. 15. What do you want to give? What do you go? 17. Anybody want to go? 17. What do you want to go? 20.
Wow.
25.
Look at you. Gosh.
It's going up so fast, I can almost call it. 25, 26. $26 with Shannon. Look at the color there. Hi, Sherry. 26 with Shannon Burnett. Patty Speed. Deb Fines. Let us know. Don, you've got a bid higher than 2. I think he's got a typo. He comes out of nowhere. We need a digit on the end, John. 28, Nancy. Nancy Adams is in at 28. Shannon, I see you're 28. But we already have that. Deb Fines is out. So Nancy Adams, and she's the high bid. Jennifer Thompson is coming in at 29. Karen Lord is in at 30. Nancy Adams is at 32. So just let us know, ladies, if you're in or out. The ones that I can see actively bidding are Jen Thompson, Shannon, and Karen. So Nancy Adams is in at 32. Fair warning. So just, okay, Shannon, thank you for what you did do. Now we're just waiting for Jen and Karen. Jen and Karen, let us know. Otherwise, we'll call it. Just waiting for Karen and Jennifer Thompson. Only one. You signed this one too, right, Parker?
It's not signed yet, but it will be signed. Don't worry.
I love the like fuchsias and
it's got a really
greens.
It's why I included it. It's got a really nice, and it'll be, you'll get purple, magenta, along with green and teal. It's one of the nicer ones that I have in the shop. So
okay, Karen Lord, I'm giving you about 15 more seconds, sweetie. Then I'm going to call it because I don't see you. You're the only one. Nancy Adams is in at 32. Karen, let us know. I'll just give her a few seconds here. We really like it when you tell us you're out because then we know we're not going to miss your bid. So, but we're always dealing with the lag. It can be anywhere from 10 seconds to 30 seconds. Nancy Adams is in at 32. Everybody else is out. All in, all done. Fair warning. Nancy Adams is going to get that for 32. Okay.
All righty. Okay. And I think we are done.
We're done. That was fun. Did you guys enjoy the show tonight? If you did, leave it in comments so we can see it before we take off tonight. So just to let you know, Parker is planning a collab piece coming up with Trudy Mendenhall. She used to be a former Fenton artist. And Parker, can we see you back here in a month or so? What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. And it would be great if anybody's interested in feedback on like more of this, less of that. I try to do a broad range of things because I do a broad range of things, and so just let me know because it's not like I'm making things necessarily to order, but I have a lot of things. I mean, I've got things that are different still because otherwise we'd be here all night. So we don't want to do that.
Parker. Yes, everybody is just loving the show tonight. So we are going to have Parker here probably once every 4 to 6 weeks. So we'll figure out what we're going to bring to you next time. It'll be stuff that is, unusual, one of a kind stuff, more Andromeda pieces, I'm sure. We will work on that. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Parker. Now, Parker, you stick around. We'll talk after the show. Just stick right there. And everybody else, we're going to let you go. Parker's he definitely is. I'm so glad I wandered into his little shop. Actually, it's a big shop, but I tell you what, that hill you're on, Parker, you come down that hill, barreling down that hill. Go right by it.
Yeah, right.
Okay. We'll see you tomorrow at the 10 at 10 for anybody that wants to see that. We'll be right here on the Rosie's Auction House channel. And thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. Happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you guys.
Happy Valentine's Day.
All right.